this is a website which lists all the popular languages. Okay, so you can see Jan 2020 compared with a year ago. So Python is the most popular language when compared with all other like Java, JavaScript, C, PHP, C++, Ruby, right? So Python is very much in demand, and it's not that Python holds good with only network device. Okay, network device uh, right now, I mean, in last 5 to 6 years, we are seeing a lot of development in the networking field. But prior to that, Python was mainframe related to the software side. Okay, so all like software and all the things used to be developed on Python. Later on, it was seen that Python can be incorporated with the network devices, and then people started making up ideas like how if we automate this with the help of Python. And because Python is a free open source, we don't have to pay someone for that, right? So if you know a little bit knowledge, you can try to do trial and error and write your own script, and then yes, you can apply for the patent, you can sell this to someone, or you can donate to the community where there are a lot of chances, right? That is how usually the software line works. You're good if you're good enough in software line, you can write your own scripts. Okay, you can just list it. People, if they are interested, they can outsource, or maybe they can give you an assignment to develop it further, right? So that is all possibility, because Python with network automation is just a startup phase at this moment. Okay, there are so many rooms for development in this particular field. All right. Okay. So regarding these two modules, okay, so we all discussed about Python so far. Okay, and very little about Ansible. Okay, so if in case you guys know what is EIGRP and OSPF, okay, so some companies prefer EIGRP, okay, and some companies prefer OSPF. Both does the same work. Both does the work of routing the packets, right, from one point to another point. So it is a company's decision on which they want to proceed. Like if they want to go with EIGRP, they can go with EIGRP. Okay. So guys who are very new to CCNA, let me tell you, these are two routing protocols. Okay. So this is a part of CCNA where you will be learning the CCNA routing protocols. Okay. So I'm just giving you an example. There is nothing theoretical approach here. Okay. Just an idea. So same way, some companies prefer Python, okay, and some companies prefer Ansible. So we cannot name them like this company make use of Python, or might be this set of companies need or works on Ansible only. But it is always good that you know both of them. Okay. See, the platform for Ansible is Python. Okay, but the orientation is different. Say for example, in Python, the whole script will be on single page. Okay, you define everything on a single page. Okay, whereas in Ansible you can divide it in multiple parts. Say for example, you can write VLAN creation on one script. Might be you can write another script for only OSPF. Might be you can write one more for, and then you can call it in the master script. Okay, so the working is very different of both of these. Okay, so the more we start practical, you will come across with the differences. Okay, for now just try to understand that yes, there is something called Ansible, because most of the guys are aware of Python. Okay, might be this Ansible was maybe you are hearing this Ansible word for the first time. Okay, so Ansible is being adopted by Red Hat. Okay, so and Ansible has two versions. Okay, one is your community, which is a free version. Okay, and second one is called as Ansible Tower, which is a paid version. Okay, so which cost you. Okay, so let me just show you. So you can see here. Okay, Ansible is been adopted by Red Hat, and it's written on mainly on Python. Okay, so it's freely available. Okay, we don't have to pay anything, and at the same time we can also buy it, which is called as Ansible Tower version.
Support we are paying.
Okay. Okay, so regarding the Python IDE, okay, so what is IDE? Basically, it's a platform where we can write our scripts, we can run it, we can debug it, okay, something for testing purpose. So we have multiple IDs in the market, okay. So some are paid version, some are free version. There are a lot of free versions also. So my personal preference would be Sublime, okay. Pycharm, the free version. If you're aware of Notepad++, it's a good ID, okay. And if you just search for Python ID, you will get plenty of them. Okay, so again I'll give the links. Okay, so we will follow up one particular ID so that we all are in one single track, instead of one using something, and then it will take so much time just to explain the platform, right? So we will stick with one of them. Okay, so these are all ID platforms. So basically what these does is, we can write our script and we can execute it. We can test the script before bringing up in the production. Okay, I'll just show you few scripts now. Okay, say for example, okay, this is Pycharm. Okay, this is a ID and it's called as Pycharm. Okay, it's a free version on Mac and Windows both. It's free. We can download it. So I'll give a link, don't worry. Okay, so this is a Python script, and where I can run it from the script itself. Okay, so I can straight away run this, and it can give me the output over here. Okay, so there are multiple ways that we can run the script. Say for example, this is my GNS, and might be you guys are aware of the GNS or EVNG. Okay, they both are same. Okay, it's all personal preference, whichever you want. So let's consider this is GNS, and right now we are on GNS. Okay, so I can also have a network automation Docker installed, and from where I can run my script. Okay, I don't need any IDs. Say for example, this is my network automation Docker, okay, which is on Linux based. Now if I show you, there is a script here, okay, and I can read it up. Say for example, so this is my script. So basically this is the same script which I have on my ID, right? ID is nothing but which is little like enhanced interface, and we can like run the script, we can debug the script. Say for example, if I want to write something and I just want to execute and see if the script is right. Let's take as an example. Say let's add some unwanted values. Okay, now if I click on run, so it says there is an issue, right? Now same thing, if I do on this Docker. Okay, so say for example on Docker I have to write this command and execute it. Okay, so let me change it first. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify my own script. I'm going to break my script. Okay, I'm going to save it, and now I'm running it. and it gave me some error, right? So now I have to go back. I have to see across. Okay, there are a lot of lines. Now I have to see where was that line which is causing me issues. I have to fix it, and then I have to rerun that, right? Whereas ID is little bit easier for us, right? Say for example, as soon as the error was triggered here, it says us that it's on line number 9, and I can just go to line number 9 and I can just understand, okay, so there was some typo here, and I can retry just with a single click, and it will get executed. So that is the plus and minus of IDs and all other things. But yes, in case the ID is not working, or if in case ID is paid version, so there's nothing stopping us. We have alternative ways to do our work. Okay, so don't be worried. We will set this up. Okay, we will have this thing set it up. Okay, so everything will be discussed. So I just want to show you the complete overview of this the whole syllabus or the whole course that would look like. Okay, fine. So that was regards to ID. Okay, in case if you know the Microsoft Visual Studio, that is also very good ID. Okay, so Pycharm we have Notepad plus, we have Sublime. Okay, so I also have Sublime. Okay, so I have all the scripts written on Sublime. So over here, say I'll just give you one more difference. Say when I'm writing on some Python editor, okay, say I'm writing something called okay, let me go here. Say there is a blank field and you are going to type something. Okay, so you get something popped up, right? So that gives you a hint that this could be the possible things that I want to write it over here, right? So that is a plus point of these IDs. So similar thing, if you come back to this, okay, and if you just want to write something over here, so it will give me all the possibilities. Okay, so it's all about the interface, the color things. Okay, so the things, the main things of the IDs remain same. It's all your personal preference. Might be some do not like Sublime or Notepad, might be they like the Visual Studio from Microsoft. So it's all up to you. You can go and have your projects done in Microsoft Visual Studios, right? In case if you want Pycharm, then yes, Pycharm is good as well. Okay, so this gives us some hint. It will trigger the alert saying that this is not good or that is not good. Okay, say for example, now this shows in a yellow highlighted format, right? Because there is a issue at this line. So the issue was, it's not comma, it's a dot. Okay, so now if you see, the error has been taken down. Okay, so that's the thing about IDs. Okay, let me try the same thing here. See, we couldn't have made up the difference. So did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? See, if I do a wrong syntax, it is clearly showing me the difference, that there is some problem at this line. Okay, whereas I did the same mistake on my subline, and it's really hard for me to get the culprit here, right? I cannot make out whether this is a right or wrong, because if when it was right, it was still the same color, right? But over here I can see there is some problem here. So if I just fix it up, the thing says the thing was which was highlighted, now it's right. It's showing up as a right format, right? So that is all personal preference. They will do the job. Okay, I'm not telling that they will not get the job done. It's all personal preference. The more you code, the more you write the syntax. We always tends to do some human typoist mistakes or something, right? So it is all the personal preference. You will start liking one or other ID eventually. Okay, so you have all these options. Okay, so whichever you think suits your taste, or whichever suits your requirement, or whichever you feel the color codings are good, you can adopt it. Okay, fine. So yes, regarding the lab details. Okay, so you guys will set up GNS EVNG. Okay, and then we will run the Python softwares. Okay, so how it works is, I'll give you the best possible option. Okay, say for example, if you guys are um, running EVNG. Okay, the problem with EVNG is, especially with the network automation, I'm talking about, not in terms of networking like CCNA, CCNP or something. The main problem with EVNG is we don't have a network Docker there. Okay, no network Docker. We don't have a pre-built network Docker. We have to download a Linux or a Ubuntu. Okay, the normal way how we bring it up inside EVNG, that remains same. Okay, and then we have to install Python 2 or Python 3 or Ansible. Okay, so I feel EVNG could have developed some inbuilt or some default things, so that the life would have been easier instead of downloading Linux, importing it to EVNG, VM, setting up all those things. Okay, whereas GNS3 has made a good output here. They have given a good package here. Okay, so for example, this is my GNS. Okay, so what I do is I just click on here the templates. Okay, so if I click on no appliance template, and if there's multiple options. Okay, so there is option for import as well. Okay, so where do I get the template? So it's very easy now. So if I go to the GNS3 marketplace, okay, if I click on the appliance, okay, so just look for network automation appliance. So it's over here. Okay, so I just download this and I come back to my GNS. I just import it, and then I have the Docker here. So do you see the Docker install? And the same thing is now over here. Okay, so if I just open this, the benefit of the GNS3 Docker is I have pre-installed Python 2. Okay, I don't have to do any extra efforts. I have Python 2, I have Python 3. Okay, and okay, and I also have Ansible. So this is a lifesaver for us. In GNS3, this is a lifesaver approach. But again, it is not stopping us. Okay, in case GNS3 is not compatible with your laptop and you're more good at using EVNG, you have other option. You have alternative option to take this up. Okay, so in that case, you have to go download Ubuntu, and then we can install all these things. Okay, but if in case you are already having GNS3, then I would say that go with this method, because we have everything pre-installed. We have Python 2, we have Python 3, we have Ansible. Okay, and one more thing. So in the next class, I'll tell you how to download Python. Okay, so we have to select the platform, like if it's a Windows, then Windows, if it's a Mac, then Mac. Okay, so there are all other platforms. So once we download, we start installing, there are certain things which we have to take care of things. Okay, so once those things are done, we can see the Python install. Okay, something like this, and then I have the Python with me. Okay, so I'm running on Python 3.8 right now. Okay, so this is another way to get the Python script. Okay, and in case if you guys are running on Windows, then search for PowerShell. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys have PowerShell pre-installed. If not, you can just try installing this. Okay, so the good thing about this is I have pre-installed my Pythons inside this PowerShell on Windows machine. I'm talking about Windows machine. Okay, I have by default Pythons installed. Like for example, see, I already have Python 2. Okay, and if I want to show you Python 3, then yes, I also have Python 3, right? So we have multiple approach to get the things done. Okay, so we don't have to like depend on one, and might be if that is not working, then we are stuck. We are not able to write our script. We are losing time. So nothing is stopping us. Okay, if one is not working, go with the second approach or go with the third approach. You have plenty of them. Okay, and if not, Pycharm, okay, which I just showed you, which is one of the ID. You have Python console over here. So these are Python 3 codes. Say for example, if you want to test it, okay, I just write a simple script, hello world, and see I have the output, right? If I say if I say a equals to 2, b equals to 2, okay, so what is x equals to a plus b? Okay, I can print that value. So it says 4, right? So it is all possible. So my main thing is that nothing is stopping you. You just have to start practicing, start writing. The more you write, the more issues you might have encountered. Might be you might be in the beginning you would have facing issues writing even such small scripts, right? Such small things you may not be knowing, right? So once you start coding, you will come across with lot of issues, and then you overcome from all those issues, and at end of this course you guys will be in such a position where you can crack any interview related to Python, okay, related to network automation. So that is one thing which I just wanted to tell you. And second thing is, like you all know that there is a Python installed within Pycharm. And one more thing is, say for example, in as we are advancing in this course, okay, so we have to install a lot of modules. Okay, so in Pycharm we have these modules inbuilt, but we have to make it active. Say for example, right now I don't have such modules like Paramiko, Netmiko, Ansible, right? You don't see anything, but yes, I can bring them up. Okay, see for example, if I search for Paramiko, I have it. I can just say install package, and the package is installed, and I'm ready to test my script. Okay, so more on this in the next class, because I just don't want to make it look very tough and then you guys start breaking your head. Okay, so we will start with very simple things. We will set it up on all the platforms, okay, all the major platforms. We will see these in depth, and then we will start with our main scripts. Okay, so I'll start with the script first, guys. Okay, I will not start with the Python general theory, what is x equals to that, or what is string, what is. So while taking up the script, I will explain you line by line what is variable, what is temporary variable, what is string, what is integer. I will explain you what is for loop. Okay, but the actual Python theory, okay, that will be covered in the extreme end of this module. Okay, I will discuss the code syllabus in few minutes. Okay, so let me finish up the PPT presentation. So I have already shown you this. Okay, so yes, let me discuss about the code syllabus now. Okay, so the class will start with setting up first. Okay, we will spend some time on setting up Python, the ID, the GNS. Okay, so in case if you need help on EVNG, let me know so that I can take a class on that as well. And I will also provide you the Cisco device, IOU, iOS. Okay, I have Arista as well, so I can give you the ASA firewall as well. Okay, so once this module has been covered, then we will start with writing on a text file. Say for example, on very um, extreme side, when you don't have any ID in your organization, maybe you don't have a proper setup, but even then you just have to get going, right? So you how to make use of it, normal text file to develop a script or how to write something. Okay, and then we will start with network automation using Telnet library. Okay, so this is the first practical approach, okay, of this syllabus, where we will go with Telnet library. So most of you guys might be knowing that Telnet is not very good protocol. I mean, not a very high secure protocol, right? Because of the fact the Telnet don't have any encryption over the data and the password. Okay, they keep it plain text, so anyone can just analyze this packet and get the real data within that. That is why we don't make use of Telnet within organization. So which one is preferred? We make use of SSH. Okay, so SSH is compatible with Paramiko library. Okay, and this is also SSH. The next module, which is NetMiko. So it's a Python library. These three are Python library. Okay, Telnet Lib, Paramiko, NetMiko. These are the libraries within Python 3. Okay, then we will run this script on Arista Juniper in GNS3. Okay, I will tell you the Python enhancement proposal. These are nothing but some designs. Okay, like some design factors. Say for example, when I'm writing a Python script, so do you see some space here? Okay, so Python says that keep 4 space or keep 1 tab bar. Okay, so where can we see all those things? Say for example, if you search for Python pep, okay, so there is something called style guide. Okay, so the style guide says make use of 4 space. Okay, and so it says tab or space, so it says spaces are preferred. Okay, Python 3 disallows mixing of tabs and space. Okay, so this is one common issue nowadays. And what is that? For example, in this case, okay, so this could be a tab or this could be a space, 4 space, but in Python 3 the meaning are different. Tab is different and the space are different, whereas in Python 2 that was same thing. Okay, so these are some designs which we have to take care of. Okay, so this is one more one more concept of belonging to this course. Okay, so after this style guiding, you guys will be in a better position or in a better place to understand what is right, what is wrong. Okay, might be in before joining this course you might have struggling up to write some script, and every time you might have been facing some errors or some issues because you were not aware of the style guides, right? So there are some style guides, because say for example this the tab and 4 space have 2 different meaning. Okay, so that was very simple design guide which I just showed up to you right now. Okay, so there are a lot of things, and it says that maximum characters on single line should be 79 characters. Okay, it cannot be more than that. Okay, so we will discuss this. There are multiple peps for multiple vendors. Okay, so this is one of the pep. It is pep number 8. If you click on pep index, okay, so you can see we were focusing on the pep number 8. Okay, so if you check on the other peps, so they have related to other things like bug fix, or might be the pep number 7 is for Python with C code. Okay, so you might have also heard that Python can be used with C. Okay, or Python can be used with C plus. So in those scenarios you have some design guides. Okay, so what else in our course syllabus? Okay, so we have network automation with Napalm. Okay, so Napalm is also multi-vendor protocol, but it make use of APIs. Okay, so I'll tell you what are these things. It depends on API, whereas Telnet focus on Telnet protocol. Okay, Paramiko and Netmiko focus on SSH. Okay, and the Napalm library focus on API. That is, with the help of API, they connect to the network devices. Okay, and then the Python modules and Python theory, that which I was just telling you, that at the end of the course we will have some 10 to 20 or 10 to 15 hours of duration for the Python theories. Okay, so this is related to Python module. So let's check out the Ansible module now. Okay, yeah, so this is again Python, this is again Python. Okay, and this is your Ansible. Okay, so Ansible, we will discuss about Ansible. Okay, the configuration file, how to create host file, how to create inventories, what are playbooks, what are ad hocs. Okay, the CLI playbooks, the Jinja template, YML. Okay, the roles, the modules. Okay, so these are these topics are under Ansible, and there is no generic theory for Ansible because Ansible are based out of Python. So basically Python theory will do the job. Okay, so under Python course, let me tell you. Okay, so